Hello, hello. Welcome to the Shakti Waves YouTube channel, giving you Astro Oracle readings for the Cancer full moon and lunar eclipse. I am Sanja, your host, your reader, your girl, your lady, your woman. Not your woman, but a woman. Anyway, here we are. And this reading is for you fiery fire signs. My Sag, my Leo, my Aries. Hello, hello, hello. Such a massive full moon and eclipse for the beginning of this decade. So what we're going to do is a four card, that's how you do four, is a 4-card reading. We're going to start with a general theme, a lighthouse moment. What is being illuminated for you, fire signs? And this is relevant for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your north node, because no one focuses on that north node. Well, a lot of people do, but often I've watched lots of tarot readers and they don't speak to that, and I want to, because this is for your destiny, your path, your purpose in this life, to feel fulfilled, to feel deep meaning, to feel deep joy, and to have action and activity towards that self-actualization, which I know us fire signs deeply connect to. So yay, fire signs, let's get into it. All right, so let's get right into it. And I want to start with a good oracle card for that overall theme for you fire signs. Let's see what the overall theme is that you need to know about. Oh, here it is. And it came right out. And of course, it's fire card, because of course. So it's the 3 of fire. The 3 of fire in tarot. This is the good tarot deck. She's on a ship. She's navigating. She's going east. She's going somewhere. So I'm going to read a little bit about this card in particular, because I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. So it's all about like an expansion of opportunities, lots of creativity, achievement, knowing that you're on the right path towards success. So this full moon is making it very clear for you what your opportunities are, what is your path towards success. And of course, fire signs love this. They love to be moving forward. They love to be achieving. They love to be feeling passionate and fired up and lit up. So this full moon is making it very clear to you what your path forward, what is that journey that you need to take in order to feel fully expressed and fully creatively alive. What are you noticing? What is becoming clear to you? For me, it was actually making these videos. What I felt like this was missing, me sharing my ability to be an oracle, my ability to talk about astrology, as well as these symbols and metaphors. So I just started to do it, and I decided to start, and today I'm posting them, and I hope you all enjoy it. This clarity around like what it is that you're truly passionate about and what's going to give you deep fulfillment is being illuminated for you during this full moon. And only you can know what that is, but it's deeply this sense of like you're making good choices around your relationships, around your collaborative partners. You can deeply trust yourself, like whoever's coming into your life, whatever you're seeing in front of you, you're going to know based on the passion that is present for you. And it's real, it's a harmony with the heart's desire. Like there's going to be deep harmony and resonance with what your heart wants and what you actually go towards. So there's a bit of that need to listen to your heart, to tune in and to think about yourself, like achieving the results that you see or that you want, and think about how fulfilled and how light and how full your heart will be when you get there. That will be a sure sign that you're going in the right direction, right? So don't let yourself be swayed by other people's directions, or by maybe even something that might have been enticing to you before, but no longer holds that same passion and excitement. Give yourself the space to fully align to your heart, align to your passions, know and trust that you're creatively where you need to be, and then just keep going. Just keep going. So that's what's being illuminated for you right now, is those things that are in heart alignment for you in terms of your creative achievements. I hope that makes sense. All right, so the next question is, what do you need to shed and release, and what emotional healing needs to take place so you can actually go towards this beautiful level of achievement, success, flow, harmony, creation, collaboration, etc.? What needs to be released? And I'm going to pull another good tarot card because I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it for the moment. Let's see. Ooh, falling all over the place. Okay. Okay, the 9 of air, so the 9 of swords in the reverse. So there's definitely a sense of needing to release. She's got her arms open and there's birds flying around. So it's just need to release like mental blocks. Like maybe it's like anxiety, stress, worry, fear, like a lot of mental activity that's been going on that needs to be released in order to, really align to what makes you happy and what you feel passionate about. There's this sense of like, in order to spread your wings, you might need to like clear the air and clear your mind within. So have you been feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear around what creating the life of your dreams, creating a passionate life will do for you, like what might be involved, the responsibilities involved, maybe the things you have to walk away from, the comforts you have to walk away from. So there's all of this very like logical mental stress that's going on that's not certain to get on that boat and get on that fiery boat of passion. So this full moon is having you have emotional healing around that. And it might even be around conditioning, around, decisions needing to be logical, like it needs to make sense, or maybe you need to not have any sort of stress or anxiety at all. Like there might be a false sense of that it's all supposed to be breezy and light and beautiful, and there's never going to be like hardships on that ship and on that journey. But life will always challenge and test us, and that's okay. But it doesn't have to be agonizing. It doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be filled and rife with anxiety. There's a difference between anxiety and like difficult decisions or really having to think things through. So okay, yeah. And this card specifically, when I look at the reading, it's like from fear to possibility, having a shift in your negative self-talk and having self-compassion. So being really compassionate with yourself, or perhaps not being already where you want to be, right? So if you already have self-talk, oh, I should have started that initiative a long time ago. I should have changed my business a long time ago. I should have gotten into action. As a fire sign, you have so much passion and so much activity, and maybe you're beating yourself up and not being kind to yourself about how much maybe stagnation, or you didn't know where to go, so you didn't go anywhere at all, or you didn't get there fast enough, right? So you need to release that, and you need to have faith that the timing is perfect and divine for your purpose and your fulfillment to be right on time. You can't miss it. So let go of these negative thoughts, let go of this negative self-talk, and have self-compassion, and know that by doing that, you'll have so many new possibilities. There will be so many possibilities on your horizon on that path for you, and they'll just all come racing in, right? But you have to let go of the fear. You have to let go of the fear that you're not good enough, that you're out of time, that should have done it before. Any of those thoughts that are coming up for you, release them so that you can have more access to possibility. Now, what is in the way of you actually releasing this and having that emotional healing that you need? Let's have a look. And I feel called to pull a goddess card for this. Let's see what we can do about this block, or about what might be in the way for us letting go of that negative self-talk. Maybe it's that you need a therapist or a thought journal, or just the acknowledgement of, wow, I've been beating myself up, or I feel like it's imposter syndrome, or I feel like I should be different, in a place different than where I am. You just got to be where you are and accept that as it is. And from there, possibilities open up. So let's look at what is blocking this emotional healing. Okay, so I got water, Mama Kocha. She's so epic. And then I also got Mat, which is the truth. She's an Egyptian goddess of truth who weighs the heart at the end of the life to see how light it is compared to a feather. So it's like feeling that, back to that heart-based decision-making and passion. It's like your life will feel very, very fulfilled when you focus on your heart and you let your heart follow, right? Focusing on that negative self-talk and all that fear and anxiety isn't going to get you where you want to go, right? That's going to weigh you down. That's going to make your heart heavy, right? So it's really, really what the block is here is being with water. I always feel is always connected to the emotional self. So there's this sense of being with the truth of what truly, truly moves you, right? The waters within, the well within, the emotions within, like what is the truth of your heart, right? And connecting to that right? So you can do lots of exercises, thought exercises, meditations, therapy, etc., to remove those negative self-talk patterns. And what's also very applicable and very powerful is if you just focus on your emotions and your heart and the truth of who you are and what you're here to do, you connect to that deep passion within you, that will immediately be a different place to focus on and create from than that mental space, right? Than that negative mental space. So it's kind of like you can completely override that that fear by just focusing on the truth of your emotion on your heart center. I'm going to read a little bit more about water, because there's really this sense of like even needing to accept that your own like what really really ignites passion and love within you when you're doing it, when you're experiencing it, when you're watching it. I feel this is very connected to your vocation and your life purpose. It is your truth, and just accepting that is real. It doesn't have to be logical to be what it is that you're meant to do in this life, right? It can still be your truth, even if it doesn't, make sense all the time, or it might not seem like the logical step. What's in our hearts will never, never lie to us, but we often have to listen to it because it can be quiet, it can be subtle, and maybe we haven't trained ourselves to listen to it so far. So really connect to your emotions. And I just want to say again, it's all about what deeply moves you, like what literally makes you lean in, open your heart, and be like, wow, I love that. Maybe it's a cause, maybe it's a certain area of work, maybe it's a type of work like performing or entertainment or writing or reading or researching or working with people or working in a certain community or certain cultures really move you and fascinate you. Just connect with and trust your own personal truth, that will be your way forward. It will be your way towards possibility. And this is what's blocking you, right? Is you're too in your head and not in your heart enough. A really easy way to get in your heart is literally put your hand over your heart, take a deep breath in, and just listen. What does your heart want you to know right now? It's so subtle. And that's it. Just practice that every day, connecting to your heart, breathing into it. It's enlightened by the air element. So just breathe into that beautiful heart of yours and have a listen at what it wants you to do. All right, so there's some guidance coming through all in those cards. And I'm going to pull an animal card to give you your last and fourth card before that extended, which is guidance and the potential outcome from taking that guidance from this beautiful Cancer full moon. Let us see. All right, guidance card, animal spirit is speaking to us. Let us see. Badger spirit in an upside down position. So it's in the protection position. It says, be fearless and bold. So again, I get the guidance here is that you have to be fearless with what ignites your heart. You have to be bold with sharing it with the world. You have to be bold within yourself, just fully owning it and loving it and trusting yourself with what you hear inside is what will serve outside of you, what will serve you to move towards further. You got to be bold and fearless with it, because the mind and the thoughts and the logic, that's where you get into fear, right? So it's overcoming fear through ownership of the self, through self-knowing and self-integrity. Oh, it'll be so powerful. I'm going to read a little bit more about Badger Spirit. And its number is number 4, which is the number of this year. And this 2020 year reduces down to 4. So it's all about building solid foundations from the heart. Let's read a little bit more about it. I'm going to skim. When Badger Spirit comes to protect you, he reminds you that anger or aggression, argumentative behavior, and being pushy or manipulative will not result in a positive outcome. Perhaps someone close to you has excess Badger energy, or perhaps this energy is pent up in you. Either way, now is the time to calm down and allow the energy to pass through you. Go for a hike, shake it off, dance it out, let that intensity go. So there's this real need to release aggression from others, release aggression towards the self attack, and just focus on something else. If there's been something that you've been working towards and it's been eluding you and it's been taking a while, like do something different, connect to something that you love, spend some time out in nature, spend some time cooling down and really focusing in on your heart. I have a sense that going slower is what will really serve you right now. Going slower, tuning in, giving yourself that space and that freedom to tune in is what's really, really going to serve you moving forward. All right. So by fire signs, that is all I have for you for the general reading. I am doing an extended reading over on Vimeo if you're into that. If not, that's all good. If you want to learn more about this general lunar cycle, you can go and join my free Facebook group, Moon Magic. I will leave the link down below and you can learn all about it there. All right. I'm sending you so much love. Sat Nam, and have an awesome, awesome day.